have been dragged into our version of the Feywilds, which is known as the Twilight Drift.
That's where the potatoes are from.
Yes, that's where all you lovely folks who are watching us are from, because again, you guys are little Fey creatures. And they were dragged into the Feywilds, much to Mo's delight. She was able to see your guys' home base and see a bunch of you taking good notes and starting to practice the
Potato language.
Potato language, which was the most adorable thing
Yes,
ever.
that's great.
But yes, and then unfortunately for our dearest Ellie, her brother, who definitely spelt their name like cries for no reason.
It's a reason.
her dear brother, Chris. I even put it in parentheses because everybody was gonna be like, "Who the heck is a cries?" Who wasn't familiar already. But yes, dear Chris was trapped in amber after having given up himself so that he may once again see his lovely sister, Ellie. But he has been trapped in there, and our canon has been that Ellie has just kind of been sitting with him encased in amber underneath this massive, massive tree next to all of our lovely Tatos who have been running around. The rest of the players have went up upon request by some mysterious entity that may or may not have been the Fey God. All of you lovely folks is gone. And went and took bird nests down and also stole an umbrella that seems to be cursed. And then upon a new request have now ventured out to get what is apparently not honey, but sap. Or is it honey? You decide. Vote in our
It's really up to
Instagram
your
reel.
own interpretation.
Toby has tied the oldest, the greatest, the magnificent hash brown, the first of the Tatos, to his weapon. So, dearest Hash Brown, who is a Tato with a beard that he has stuck on himself, it's like made of moss, to his face to look even older. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yes, Redcap has drawn it. But yes, they're going and they're trying to get honey in hopes that it will help revive dear Chris from the amber as payment for these weird actions. And yes, Moss.
Hash brown's still in the sap, right?
Yes.
And the honey, yes.
Yep. So anyway, yes. So,
Hash brown.
Hash brown. But yes. So
Everything's fine.
Redcap, you saying yes in chat makes me so nervous. Like, what are you saying yes to?
Oh.
Get out.
I think that's to my question.
That the umbrella is turning into Twinkle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I know you're waiting to say yes or no to something and deal with one of these Tatos, and it's just, I'm on
Listen,
edge.
At this point, I don't know if Mantle's gonna get invoked, so I'm just gonna wait.
You're like, we wouldn't do that. But yes.
Okay, so we are starting out. You guys are getting honey. Twinkle was talking to the tree. Unfortunately, the tree did snap shut around Amberwing, which is this adorable little mechanical companion to Mo. And Mo heard in that last moment, I forgot the exact precise amount, but Amberwing's little voice saying, "Reaction time, 1.5 seconds," as it like went and closed around Amberwing. And then I actually, to torture Maz further, you know, just because we can, I want to start out with
Ellie?
Ellie,
Cool.
if you guys are okay with it.
Maz was like,
yeah,
I'm not okay with it,
absolutely.
actually.
Just wanted to remember that Amber Wing just got chomped, and then we're gonna cut back.
I will also I will be putting on the Tater Redeems now, while we cut back into Ellie and her frozen and amber brother underneath the gigantic tree in the
Yes.
Feywild.
So what do you think Ellie would be doing while kind of sitting there waiting for her companions to go and grab some honey sap syrup and stuff?
So she knows they're grabbing honey sap syrup things, right?
It didn't sound like a very dangerous quest, so
Okay.
you probably were like, oh, they're fine. They're just getting honey sap syrup stuff and then coming back. So then you were just hanging out with your brother.
I'm probably just gonna sit next to him and grab a stick and start drawing in my in the dirt or wherever flooring there is. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were still in the tree or if we're
No,
like,
you're at
Yeah,
the base of the
you're at
tree.
the base.
There's
Okay.
lots of fun, almost like trampoline moss and tons of plants and stuff
And
around
lots of
well,
potatoes.
fine.
you. Yeah, and you're also next to
Fine.
biscuit fields, which they went through earlier.
Biscuit fields as in like the food biscuit, or biscuit fields as in like dog biscuit. I think of like most dog now.
Aren't those both food, technically?
It's
No!
they're these.
Her dog is food.
I mean, it's probably edible.
So biscuit fields. It looks like just a really big, vast meadow of tall golden grasses, but it's because it has a bunch of the biscuit maker creatures in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, is this them right here?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, the cats. That's right, that's
Mhm.
cute. So she is just gonna start drawing in the dirt. She's not a good drawer. She doesn't know what she's drawing. It's probably attempting to be kind of like the crayon drawings of like what's happening now to kind of mimic the plot of the crayon drawings, but it's just gonna look like a bunch of shapes and squiggles. She can barely write her name. Drawing just isn't her strong suit. And then I kind of want her to carve their initials into the tree, because I think that sounds fun.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I
Just in
guess
case, he can't come back and we can't bring him anywhere. Kind of like a remembrance stone.
Okay, roll for carving into a tree.
Maybe a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
that's probably what that would be. And remember, you guys can always inspire them as well.
Okay. I get a +2.
Um,
Lefty.
There was also Chaos Magic Redeemed, which is actually really funny that we got this one because all Tatos, because of Chaos Magic, start secreting a sticky sap from their bodies.
Oh. And I'm in a field, or there are a bunch of them all around.
And if they want to pick up anything, they'll have to make a strength check to release whatever they're holding. So
That's really funny.
yeah.
I got a 9. Or you said sleight of hand?
So you begin kind of very messily carving into the, I guess probably one of the roots of this tree, because again, this is a massive, massive tree.
Oh wait, they have Elias roll disadvantage
Oh, great.
because of Laura.
Laura! Why would you do this to me?
so let's see.
Lucy,
It might
Laura's
be worse.
like,
It might be worse than a 9 technically.
Well,
Use the
Lucy's in my
disadvantage on
dice
drawing.
tray.
That I think it's so funny.
Okay. Oh, come on. I got a 19 on that one.
Oh no. Nope. Okay, so
What's
stick
a
with the
9?
That
9.
feels worse somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have had a better
What
one.
could have been if it
Yeah.
was advantage instead of disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So, you begin carving. You felt like you could have done so much better, but somehow, some way, you couldn't. You don't know why. It's almost like someone somewhere was stopping you. As you're carving into the tree, you suddenly hear, we do this a lot. There are a lot of voices. This is a theme I'm noticing. But once again, as always, here at Catching Antrums, you hear a voice that rings out all around you, as though the reality itself around you is speaking to you.
Just the nature around you, I guess. Yeah.
And the voice says, I ask that you stop stabbing me, please.
Oh shoot. I'm sorry, Miss Tree. I didn't know.
It's okay. You're not the first to stab me. Honestly, the Tatoes do it all the time.
Yeah. She's gonna try to, like, kind of like paw at it to like kind of bring the wound kind of back together. Yeah.
That is not how healing works. But I
I mean-
appreciate your effort.
It might close. Sorry. I'm just gonna turn away now.
What was that you were using to try to carve into me?
I mean, it's a halberd. I don't really have
What?
a small knife.
What is it made out of?
Metal?
I'm allergic to metal.
Oh shit.
I can feel it. It's taking over. I see the... No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
You are kidding though, right? You're not actually, like, allergic to metal?
Oh, I'm deathly allergic.
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
Okay. I get a +1. Oh, that's a natural 20!
Oh!
See, thank you for sitting in my dice tray, because I'm rolling better over here.
So I will say, as always, insight is one of those things that it's not like you suddenly become psychic and you can tell whether or not someone's lying. But I'll say, in that moment, it suddenly clicks in your brain that you're like, wait a second, I'm in the Feywilds, the Twilight Drift. People here are little pranksters, duh. And like, it's just like, oh yeah. So, you probably know they're messing with you. Or are they? No, just
You're so funny. That was such a good joke. Alright. And I'm gonna turn back to Chris. And instead of carving into the tree, she's just gonna do the same thing in the dirt.
Oh, yep.
The initials, and then, like, to the brother, I wish I knew. As, like, the little hedgestone saying. Yeah.
I have to say, this is very sad.
Don't you stop it!
I don't do sad well. I prefer joking, though morbid humor is also okay. But this doesn't seem like the ha-ha type of situation.
No, it's not.
If you would like, I could just bring him back. I don't know if you're doing
Wait,
it,
how?
or if I should let you stay here and sit with this.
Wait, how can you bring him back?
Oh, pretty easily. Here, like this. And then suddenly, the branches begin to shake, and the ground almost quakes a little bit under your feet. And remind me, but the rest of the players, you guys would also feel this quake where you are. And then suddenly, Chris, you are just in a different environment. Last you saw, you were in your home, and now, like, Ellie is sitting over you.
Hey,
Hi.
did you die too?
I'm gonna poke him.
Right as you're about to poke him, unfortunately, Chris, you are sealed in amber once again. It's just around
Bye,
you.
everyone.
So it was almost like you were like, hey, did you die too? And then you're just like, huh. And then the voice again is like that.
I don't understand. How did you do that? Was that just an illusion?
Do I need to do it again?
I mean, you could just not make him go back into the amber.
Oh, is that not enough funny.
No!
I
I'm
need to
gonna
work on
slap
my
the tree
humor.
with my hand.
Hey, you already stabbed me. Was that not enough?
It was gentle.
I do find that amusing, so I will let it pass. Okay. And then the ground quakes once more, and again, just... Chris, you're back again!
I like the sound effects of this.
Yeah, for some reason...
Why does it sound so, like, visceral like that?
Hey, it could have been way worse. I could have been like...
Well, now you just did it anyways.
Anyway, you have returned.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna go poke him again. Hi. Are you
Hi.
real?
I think so. I was real and then I died. And now I'm not dead. So you must be the world's best healer.
Oh, I don't know if you actually died. I don't really know what
I
happened
saw
to
the
you.
black expanse of nothingness and I'm pretty sure that's death.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, hey, I'm not dead now, unless you're dead too, but then we're dead together and that's better.
I don't think I'm dead. I mean, we kind of came here somehow. I guess I could be. We don't really know how we ended up here.
You could
We
be
just kind of
dead.
showed up. Yeah.
See, the tree knows a lot.
Yeah, like, see, the trees don't talk where we come from. Or at least not to us. So...
Is it the tree god? Are you tree god?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, tree god.
Seems
You
pretty
sound
legit.
different out loud than in my head.
I get that a lot.
So, yeah, I guess we could be dead. I'm glad you're not imprisoned in Amber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like it would have been awful. Did that happen to someone?
Oh. Yeah, it happened to you. You were on this... Okay, so quick recap here. You left, an earthquake happened, buildings were falling, so we went to save people and save buildings, and then a giant tunnel appeared. So we went down to the tunnel to stop the earthquakes, and then we found a giant door, and I had to use my blood to open the door, and then there was this giant umbra that then had a bunch of amber eggs on him, I think. And there were these mages going ooh to him, and I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I really don't know what happened at all. I was kind of busy. I think Twinkle left to go somewhere, and then Moz left to go somewhere, or Mo left to go somewhere, and then Toby and I were just there with a bunch of undead, and now we're here, and you were in Amber.
And what happened to Rachel? Are they okay?
Yeah. Kinda forgot about that.
I honestly, that made it
Chris
so
doesn't
much
know.
better.
Because that was her illusion the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Like, that she was
Yeah.
Chris doesn't know who Twinkle is. Chris only met Rachel.
We forgot about that.
I loved it because
That was
that seemed that
Twinkle's
was
gonna show up
genuine.
again, and they're like, "Who's that?"
Oh, that's perfect. 'Cause I love when Ellie and Kelly like cross
Yeah.
when it's like it just works.
Oh, I do want to establish what that majestic Tato this whole time has made themselves like a mini illusion of Ellie and was just miming what they were doing during that explanation.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, I imagine she was pacing as she was re-encountering all of this.
So there was a Tato-sized Ellie walking,
Yeah.
doing the same thing while that was happening.
I
Cute.
love that. But at the same time, there's a Tato that hands you a note, Chris, that says, "Do you know how hard it was to keep you alive?"
Oh, they used their Tato translator they made.
Oh, I forgot that they made a translator.
Yeah, so it's like a
Yes.
little microphone that
Oh,
translates the
that's
comment. So you hear
cute.
like, "Blah, blah, blah," and it's like, says the words.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
they used their translator.
And I look down to little Tato. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
I don't know how hard it was, but what you went through sounds really bad, and I'm glad I didn't go through that, but I'm sad you did.
Well, you kind of did. You were in the amber. Could you see us? Probably not.
I saw
Could
the
you
black
hear us?
expanse of the void.
Oh, that sounds very. Do you remember it?
It was kind of like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, it's been. I don't know how long because we just poofed here. So, could have been a few days, a few weeks. I don't know, a few hours. Ow, Lucy.
The tail
Yeah.
goes past the screen.
Her nails are like a scalpel because they're so tiny, and even if we cut them, they're still so tiny they just dig right through everything.
She's so cute though.
She's very cute. Thanks, tree lady, for bringing my brother back. I guess I'll just. And she's gonna start like patting the dirt where she was writing so that he doesn't see it.
Aw.
Aw.
Ha 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 ha. Just like messing
Yeah.
it.
There's nothing there that whole time.
She was drawing
I don't-
pictures, I think.
Do you like to do art too?
I'm not good at it. I like to fight and like train and like walk around and eat food.
We were gonna practice our swords. And then yeah. I'm not good at art either, it's okay. I think it runs in the family.
Or doesn't.
I mean, it looked good from what I saw.
Oh, you found them. Wait, I gave them to you. I'm glad you liked them.
Yeah.
Yo, this is 2 months ago.
Yeah, no, in real time, remember, like, oh, nope,
Doing
I...
great. Yeah. Maybe you could like go over some of the memories later. I don't know, or now. I guess we have time now. The group went to go get honey from a tree.
Wouldn't that be sap?
I don't know.
And I mean, I can go over them, but like, they're not really memories because it was everything we didn't do together. But I could tell
that's
you all
fair.
the stuff it would have been.
That could work. Yeah. I mean, or you could tell me about the things you did do when I wasn't there, and I can tell you
Yeah.
things I did when you weren't there.
That'd be cool. And if you
Yeah.
want, we could just start fighting and tell each other fun stories while we're fighting.
That sounds like multitasking, and I don't know if I'm good at that.
Oh. Okay.
But if we could try.
I don't know if I'm good at that.
I like.
I'm
this
good
is
at-
like two
I'm good at-
brain cells having
Yeah.
a conversation.
Meanwhile, the other stuff's happening in the honey swamp, and they're just like, I don't know if I am either. Like, is in this field.
We're bad at drawing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's these biscuit things. We can go and just maybe hang out with the biscuits. They seem nice.
Sure.
Are
That'd
they
be cool.
nice?
We
Have you-
can. I don't know.
How far away is the biscuit field?
Oh, you can, like, see it. You can just, like, walk
Oh,
to
okay.
it pretty easily.
Yeah, I gotta want to go walk up to a cat.
Oh, yeah. You guys can do that. Should we, while they do that, transition back to what's happening? You know, stop torturing Mo.
Yes. My goodness. Okay, so cutting back. At the same moment that poor Amberwing got, a lot of things happen. There is a quake in the ground before you guys know it. You have no idea what it is, but it seems like it's stemming from where you left your dear companion over by the tree. And at that same moment, you see a unfamiliar individual seemingly moving about in the woods, watching, and you hear what smells like creature sniffing rather intensely, and Twinkle looks panicked and begins to run, conveniently in the direction of the tree for no particular reason. What? Plot device. Written in the last hour.
No.
But anyway, yes, and begins to run in the direction of the tree. What are you lovely folks
Twinkle? Twinkle? What do we do?
Oh,
No.
Moz, we can't hear you.
No, I think you're muted.
Not
Mo
Moz. Mo is
is-
muted.
Yeah.
Mo is from the last moment they heard Amberwing, they were stuck against the tree.
Yep.
And they first say, Amber? Amber? And let out a, give me back my Amberwing! And start going up to the maw.
Like they should just like, come on up here.
Okay, roll.
Okay, you go do that thing. I'm gonna go.
I like that Toby doesn't completely know what happens. Just like, you seem like you have a mission. I'm gonna
roll for athletics, and then yeah, what does Toby do? Toby, you just see as Mo shouts this out, and then it's just aggressively climbing this tree, which again is sticky.
Yeah.
So from your perspective, you see Twinkle take off running, and then something seems to be chasing her, and then all of a sudden. Mo is looking up at the top of the tree, very frustrated, climbing aggressively. It's sticky, so every time she like lifts her hand to re-grip somewhere, it's like. I need to stop doing that.
Why? That was a more
Anyway.
appropriate for this.
Yeah. So what do you do?
This is a very strange situation to be put into.
The sound effect really got to my throat.
She had to
I'm
cough her up.
dying a little bit. Ugh.
I rolled a 2. I have a -1 in athletics, so that is a 1.
Well, if it helps.
I need water.
If it helps, you got
Why would I
a
have tea?
power buff giving you +5. So 6.
Mm-hmm. I have a 6.
Solid.
Yeah.
Good for climbing. Yeah.
So with just a 6, I'm gonna say she's like really determined, like unsticks a little bit and moves up like 2 more kind of little pushes, and then just gets like really firmly stuck against the tree. And a Tato has a mage hand that just holds up a little flower to you, Mo, like right in your face, like, eh? It's like right as you got like stuck more firmly on the tree.
So it's just like, ugh. And then Tato's like, and like walks down and it's just like, flower?
This is not. What? What? Why are you giving me a flower? Where's
you
Amber?
can get inspiration if you want to
Aw.
re-roll
I
that.
like
What?
the idea of it being like they get the flower, then the flower
Oh, yeah.
inspires, because that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Mo, you're stuck successfully to the side of this tree. Toby just staring at you as you're like angrily trying to move. A Tato walks up to you, hands you a flower, and it gives you a little bit of oomph if you would like to try again to try
Yeah.
to climb.
You also can save it for later if you want to.
Mo doesn't have eyes, but if they look down at Toby, it's kind of obvious they're kind of hiding their face as like these droplets of tears kind of come down. They're like, I have to look at something up there for scientific purposes. Okay. And they're gonna re-roll.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
If it helps, there's a single Tato trying to push you off. But that means it's just this, and it's going like, just trying to get you to...
Till
No,
a
no
9.
worries. Yeah, you do you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You say a
It was a
9?
9.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that would be a 14 with the +5, because
Hmm.
that was the 5 before it was supposed to be for that roll, so 14's not
So
bad.
it is a struggle. You were not able to get up. You were trying your darndest. You still hear nothing after that last little brief thing. You can hear a crunching sound as the top part of the tree seems to be trying to move things around inside it.
I was gonna
But
post a picture of the
otherwise,
tree.
you hear nothing. Even your communication, which is kind of a magical based link between the two of you. There's no word.
Ooh, a little bit better though of moving up there. 15 now. So
These look scary.
They do.
yeah.
There are some Tatos that kind of pat you on the side and are trying their darndest to help you get up.
All the
Oh, they're trying so hard to help you. They want to see it too for themselves. One of the Tatos using shape elements that everything is apparently an element, even
Hey, you know what? This was water. That's an actual element.
Woo!
Butter is an element, then sap is too.
Yeah. Or honey.
And so they make it so that you were able to get further, and you were finally able to climb up. However, the maw
It's,
of
like,
this
closed.
tree is closed. You see a little scrap of one of their wings sticking out of the top part of the maw. You can feel free to try to tug on said little part of their wing from the maw.
Athletics again?
Hmm?
Athletics again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you're just kind of rip it open,
Actually,
I guess.
would it be strength then? I
Actually,
feel
that would just be strength,
Yeah.
technically, if
Or
it's
sleight of hand to do it, Dex?
I will say that if you are not just trying to brute force it and you are trying to maneuver it, I will give you a pass and say it's sleight of hand.
Yeah, Mo coming up to the top, not hearing the link anymore. They're just whispering to themselves, "It's all right. It's all right. It's fine." And finally getting to the top and seeing how much effort it would take, and then seeing like a piece of them would make them crumble down and just try to do it as softly, as gently as possible. And
So is your goal to pry the wing out or to pry this thing's mouth open entirely?
pry the wing out, pry them out, like what? But I rolled a 1 + 1, so I don't know what's happening today.
So you are trying to be very careful. You hear a crunch as you pull a piece of their wing out. And so now all you have is a little piece of their wing. You feel as the maw is still kind of crunching and that there is still something crunchy within oh
Don't
no.
worry, it's actually a 5.
Even the Tatos couldn't help in that moment. They tried to trade roles with you to help. But
And
unfortunately,
J-Rain Tato did try to teleport inside the thing to potentially free Amberwing, so maybe they'll have some luck. But
weirdly enough, J-Rain, you try to go over and you cannot teleport inside this.
The first thing that they will do, if there's like a flash of rage that goes over a Kanji's face ever in their 80 years of life, they will take their aunt's spear and like push it into like where the hinge of the maw is, and every single time they like wedge it in, give her back.
Ooh, I like that. I will say, do it as an attack because you're kind of like stabbing into its mouth and trying to wedge it open, and it is a spear, so it's not like it's gonna be gentle on its maw thing. Now we have to go into the details.
yeah.
Does a tree have a mouth?
It's a 17.
Ooh. Yeah, that is definitely going to work and successfully be stabbing the heck out of it. Roll for damage.
Damn, what's happening today? I got 1 damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
What's going on?
Oh
Dark
my
goddess?
goodness. The
Look at the
universe is
dice.
like, let
Have
them
I displeased you?
die. So you were stabbing this thing successfully.
Ooh.
J Rain?
Only one.
J Rain?
Okay,
You
J-Rain, it's fine.
know
Oh, wait a second.
you were part of this? So I don't know if you forgot or if you just
They did not
hate
forget.
Mo.
Wait, did it go into the thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Um
Well, it did.
I didn't think J Rain would do this. Does J Rain like to kill Mo? Okay.
Maybe
Seems
just
so.
really doesn't like
So
the trees.
Potato adds some fire damage
It's
to
J-Rain. J-Rain's the op.
I made
Yeah.
no fact.
to your spear.
They're my number 1 guess.
As you are stabbing into it, you think you're not doing well enough, and then a Tato adds a little bit of fire, and you stab into it once more, and it seems as though the plant is reacting. And yeah, we're gonna have to roll some things.
So well, Mo needs to do a deck saving throw, right?
Yep.
That probably makes the most sense. We're actually gonna need once
Probably at disadvantage because she's
On
on
it,
top
yes.
of it and also covered in
Yes.
stick.
we
And also Toby is gonna have to roll a deck save, which gives you a perspective of.
did Toby move?
I think he's just
Hmm.
standing in front of the tree-ish, or did you walk
No, I thought
way
he
away?
followed.
He followed
Yeah, I
Twinkle.
thought he followed. Yeah.
Twinkle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
whew.
so he's
Yeah.
actually fine. Now,
Okay.
once we
But
zoom
then that
back,
also means Mo is just by
yeah,
herself.
once we move back to Sean and Ellie, though, Ellie will have to do a save.
Oh yeah, because
But that's because Lemon specifically just decided to fireball her. So,
Lemon was like, I give them fire. And it's like, you mean light them on fire? Okay, so luckily that was a very tiny bit of fire, and unlike what J Rain did in their one shot, it wasn't directly inside of them. J Rain. So
A
let's
17
see.
plus 1 for an 18.
oh, for your deck save? Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. That's. Let me see. Oh yeah, are you gonna roll it in there?
Okay, so what was the deck save?
They got 18,
18.
so you should be fine.
Okay, so you will take half of that. Let's see, that is 7 plus 3, which is 10, 13, 16, 20, 26, 29. So half of 29 rounded down, I think. Yeah. Apparently J-Rain hates you. Oh, J-Rain, did you give
Is it all fire damage?
Yes.
Okay, they're going to absorb some of that through absorb elements. And then.
Ooh.
So this tree begins to shake as the fire touches some of the honey on the inside of the tree. It is highly flammable, which J-Rain was aware of, I would like to note. And it basically blows up. So you see as it begins to shake, fire begins to kind of pour out and connect, and you kind of see that flammable moment. You're able to get away enough and then do your elemental absorb as this tree basically pops like a balloon of fire. And it just explodes fire and honey everywhere. That is a lot of damage for Amberwing. Oh cool, I have an explosion effect.
Oh my god. Yeah, you do.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh.
It's
So that's what that sounds like.
We're putting it lower.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned that down.
What?
What?
Oh, by the way, guys, sound warning.
Thank you.
Huh?
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I actually was not planning on killing Amberwing, and then they blew up the tree that Amberwing was in. So yeah, unfortunately, Mo, you get knocked off. You're able to save some of the damage with your elemental absorbing abilities, but then as the pieces kind of rain down around you of this tree and of the sap and everything, unfortunately, the crumpled, broken body of dear little Amberwing falls in front of you in pieces as well.
So, like frantically goes through, like scrambling through the dirt, picks her up, and just like gently strokes their wings and whispers, "You are the best of them." And will if the tree is on fire, uh, they will do the thing of like cursing at them at like in kanji, and um, as like the smoke is going through, and Toby is not there, Ellie is not there, and Twinkle's not there, I believe. Um, they will use that silence finally to like let out any kind of emotion that they usually hide in front of all of them, and just like scream at the tree. Um, Only after a while, like Toby probably hears it, but Ellie probably hears them yelling at it, but they'll come back to Toby. Um, and their face is like completely clear and like, what's the word? Emotionless.
Oh, yeah.
Are you keeping the pieces of Amberwing?
Mhm.
Oh, the baby. Yeah. So
Oh, Amberwing got the honey though.
yeah.
From the
I like
vial.
how happy you said that. Oh yeah, they had the
So-
honey though.
They didn't die in vain.
Yeah, I did see Jay Rain said that
So-
they missed the last stream, so they were unsure what type of tree it was. In all fairness.
So, how you doing?
What?
You doing okay?
What are you talking about? Did Twinkle go this way?
Yeah, Twinkle went this way.
Then we should follow, right?
Yeah, you're right. We could talk about it later. It's fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go find Twinkle. It's totally cool. Can I get you anything like a blanket or like a snack or?
You have a new blanket?
No, we could like find a blanket for you. You know, like it's the concept of comfort. You know, of moving on from things and
There's like a slight little twitch. Well, we're moving on, aren't we? And they start like walking ahead in front, just
oh
marching
no.
forward.
Okay. Toby's just gonna follow quietly behind.
Toby's like, that might not be great. That's...
So ooh, hi Goomba. Speaking of cats.
I might feed the baby.
Yeah, that's
And then
fair.
if you're okay with me dipping for one moment.
Just so then he's not like pacing
Yeah.
and going, feed me. Anywho, so
Not an actual baby, I believe.
yes. Just our fur babies. But you guys are all going to kind of reconvene, and I love this idea, especially because both Kelly / Ellie, I don't think was aware of this, and neither would Chris be. But you guys going to the field and stuff, there actually is a wisdom saving throw to fight
Oh.
off being stuck in that field. But you guys actively
Oh.
went into that field
Yep.
with the intent of like sitting there and vibing with the cats.
Yep,
So I'm
We
gonna
did.
say you guys like just failed that.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'd probably
Uh-huh.
fail. Yeah.
Same. I'm not wise.
So
Yeah,
I imagine that you guys are sitting there like petting the cats, like, oh, they're so fluffy and they smell so good like bread, and you guys are just like in the moment, and you guys are so zoned out, and you just see as Twinkle is like, I'm being chased, I'm wanted, like yelling and trying to pass a lot of information. You guys are like, huh, fluffy.
Glad that's not.
And then you guys
There
see
goes Rachel.
as that still cracked me up so bad. And then you guys see as this very interesting kind of like dark figure that looks like, if you could imagine a Grim Reaper mixed with a rose together, is swiftly chasing after Twinkle or Rachel, just right behind her. And you hear kind of a scuffle as they seem to be tuffling over by the tree, but gosh, those cats are so cute. And that will be the moment that a very stone-faced Mo and a concerned looking Toby walk up, and Toby and Mo, you guys see as both Ellie and the now free Chris seem to be lost in the sauce in those adorable cats, just kind of hanging out.
Yep. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, this is great.
Mo will like nod, and then go over to Chris and kind of all mobility restored.
Yeah, I can pet cats now.
Yeah.
Could you not before?
Before I was in the expansive void and there was nothing.
Did you post the kitty photo?
Before the expansive void, were you not able to touch cats?
Oh, I could, yeah. But they weren't
Any
like these
lingering
ones.
effects?
I don't think so.
They're gonna do a
Nice.
full turn
good.
scan, like lift one arm, the other arm, the other arm, the other arm, and then
Bug.
like
Yeah.
even unfold
Yeah.
unfold the wing, look through it through their vision, put it back. Well, that's good then.
Does Mo need to make a save too, since we're in the biscuit field?
She actually already passed her save from before, and it lasts
Oh.
for a good while. But she actually petted
Lovely.
the cats a little
Yeah.
bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Totally valid. Very irresistible. Yeah, no, I think everything's fine. He said it was only like 2 seconds for him.
And Tree God's nice. Tree God helped us.
Tree God was nice. Tree God made him come back. We didn't need sap. All we needed was this tree. I just needed to, hurt it a little bit by accident.
I'm sorry. Tree God?
Yeah.
Points. Tree God.
We came here, got an umbrella that is slowly becoming our friend, and a tree god just willingly. Where is this tree god?
It's that big one.
Does this tree look like the last tree?
It's the one that
It
you guys
is.
went up into the
Yep.
top of it
Yep.
for the birds.
For the birds got it, so it's not the
Oh.
sap one.
No,
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 no.
not the
It's-
one that blew up.
It's literally the giant one that you were right next to the entire
that you found hash
time.
brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, tree gods. I really don't understand what happened. Just kind of got the amber off Chris. I don't know where the amber went. Is there like a puddle of
No.
amber anywhere? Is it just gone? Okay, yeah. I don't know where it went. And then put him back in amber. And then he came back out because I asked. It was so sweet. Tree god's so nice.
That's why Tree God and I are friends. But Tree God sounds different out loud than in my head.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else. to
How do
call it.
they
We never
sound?
got a name. Soothing? I guess. I don't know. A little annoyed at me, but
They like to point out when people do things.
yeah.
They told me about the pictures, and we bonded over being bad at art.
Yeah. Dairy
You
raised.
knew
you
about
can't
your
see 'em.
pictures?
I drew pictures in the dirt, and then I erased them. They weren't good.
All right. Then they have like they do a shrug of like okay, but when they turn around, can I do either in history or an insight on or like investigation on what happened here, or if there's something like what Mo would have read about in this world, or some kind of interaction like this?
Oh, like as far as the god here or something. Yeah, I feel
history.
like that would be history.
Yeah.
Also at that same time, you feel digging around in your bag. There is a Tato that is actively trying to fix Amberwing. So you see as they are trying to put Amberwing's pieces back together. And what you do with
Aw.
that.
And another one is telling you our
They-
god is the core of the realm.
They slowly pull them off and say, "Please don't touch her," and put them down.
Oh, you're
And
really breathing.
they zip up the bag. They rolled a 7
Wow.
plus 11 for an 18.
Oh my god, you get a plus 11?
Sorry, it's a plus 7. I read it wrong because
Oh.
brain.
That's okay.
I mean, that's still really good.
Yeah. Oh, also the Tato was sticky when
The
you had
professor.
it grab it. Because they have the sap dripping from them from the chaos magic.
Well, there's also still hash brown stuck to Toby's weapon that's just like dripping.
Oh yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta let Lucy out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, you were informed at the same time that you are pondering things, and it kind of helps fill in any of the gaps as well. One of the Tatos says, "Our god is the core of the realm. Though, as the god of the Tatos, their whims are just as random as we Tatos are." And with that, you also recall that the god of the realm is known as a great tree that has brought life to the realm itself. So it tracks.
But based on how Twinkle knows this realm and what they talked about, is the god of the realm that could have talked to. Could they connect the dots that was Tamatoya?
Yeah.
They I think I turned down the music because it's so quiet in my head. Yep, there we go. They turn back to Ellie, still very emotionless. They're like, seems about right from my studies and our friends' allegiance. They kind of give like a very fake kind of smile over to Chris. This sounds like, well, their god. I don't know what they wanted for. I don't understand it, but I don't understand many things in this realm, so
Yeah.
at least you are free.
Yeah, it's really nice. I didn't even have to really do anything. I just gotta ask, and it happened. And then it didn't happen. And then it happened again. You know, it was really an odd interaction with a tree, but it was really nice in the end, and I'm very thankful.
Well, where are they? Could we thank them?
It's just the big tree, you know, we climbed it forever, essentially, before.
They look over to Toby and goodness, I'm thinking of only expressions and eyes for a creature that does not have eyes. But they look over to Toby and have a face like this. Do you believe this?
I'm just petting cats.
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm-
just like, you know,
yeah.
kitties.
Yeah.
Smell like fresh baked bread too.
Yeah.
Great.
And you're okay with this? We're fine?
Chris, your cat's really cute that you have, or your biscuit maker's really cute. Like the little one that's on your lap. They
We
all
should
kind of
make
look
them-
the same.
We should make him the official pet of the country.
Oh my gosh, we should. That's such a great idea.
Yeah.
So I imagine Chris's cat is like particularly fat. Like it's one that's legs are just like barely sticking out of the rolls. So then like when you pick them up and their arms are out, like their paws don't like bend, they're just jutting straight out. Kind of like a corgi.
Yeah.
Corgis are really stiff. It's like that, but a cat. And it has a huge like bread roll
Tail.
on the end of its
Yeah.
tail. It's very delicious. Bread roll.
His name's Muffin.
Muffin? Oh, aren't you just a cute little... And I'm gonna like just start petting Muffin while they're having their side
Yeah.
conversation.
Muffin begins making biscuits in the air. But then they become real biscuits.
Mhm.
That is the magic of homebrew creation. You can have
Can we
cat
eat
biscuits
them?
make real biscuits.
This could use. We could
Oh my
we could
God.
solve world hunger with this cat.
We really... Can you... Hey, Muffin. Can we eat this? Is that okay?
It's just like
I'm gonna try
question
it.
is, can I do a cat
Do it.
meal?
I'm gonna try and eat the biscuit that Muffin just made.
You eat it, and don't the biscuits they have do healing?
Yes.
Oh,
So if you eat one of their biscuits, then I
I
think,
think it was a D6.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm full health, so I don't really...
Oh well, now you got a little extra. Oh, also, a mage hand holds out a chocolate chip cookie to Viddy, to Toby.
Hey, Toby, we could get biscuits for your snack pack.
We yeah, I suppose do they keep okay? These are biscuits. These are
I don't know. We can just take Muffin with us.
And you'll have more of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are we just allowed to do that?
I don't know.
There are a
We
lot
can
of
ask
biscuits just in
Trigon.
this field.
Yeah, I say we ask Tree God and Muffin. Muffin, do you want to come with us? Make biscuits if yes. Okay. I think that's a yes, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
They're just sitting there like holding this fat cat.
Isn't
that's
it
just-
still happening after Twinkle like ran past and was like, "Something's trying to get me," and then like a Grim Reaper thing just went back. And they're
Well,
just-
We're
See,
enenamored
we're
with the
trapped.
field.
See, Mo-
We have
Yeah,
to
we're
wait.
trapped.
Yeah, and Mo and Toby didn't see what was
no,
chasing.
yeah, it's
And in all fairness, this has been chaos.
yeah, no, it's
It's been a lot.
Yeah, they. Yeah,
The last directive I
will,
was given was you're enamored by a field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say the silence of everyone like focusing on the biscuit makers. Oh my god, it's so hard because
oh, this
Um,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You
You
have
gathered a group of
biscuits.
neurodivergent people here around this table, around this group, and have presented us with a cat that can make biscuits.
Yes.
And not only do the biscuits just come out of thin air and
Yep.
can heal people.
It's pretty great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
This is why people get forever trapped in this field.
Exactly.
That
Hi.
makes sense.
It's
I mean,
we
you
created
can
the ultimate
survive.
trap.
Yeah.
Especially
You have
for
created
anyone
the
nerd.
equivalent of like utopia for like
Yeah.
most people.
You get free bread and love and
It's
snuggles.
literally
and-
cats and carbs, okay?
Yeah.
Like
That's
The
all you
two
need.
And they heal
Seeds.
you.
And they heal you, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say drawing. It says that drawing Tato for the first time walks over to Toby and hands them a sketch of the one that they drew of Mo a few minutes ago, and hands Ellie the same
Oh.
one.
oh,
Majestic's also
Mo-
doing some drawings, but it's not as sad.
Mo, do you need a muffin? Are you okay?
so this is what I heard earlier.
no, but something was chasing Twinkle. I think I'm gonna go look at that real quick.
I think you should just take a muffin. It might make you feel a little better.
but not muffin, just the muffin.
Yeah. A muffin.
Mo,
I
it's
thought we
it's
were already
okay to,
adopting the muffin.
Mo, it's okay to talk about your feelings. You know, like we've
I
all
swear
been
we
through.
heard someone getting chased.
That sounds
Right, they
kinda
could
And it
wait
familiar.
was
though. They could wait though. Look, listen.
I'm gonna
Are
replay
you
this for
okay?
Rachel.
Look,
This
Twinkle's
exact
all look.
conversation.
Twinkle's always getting chased. It will be fine for now.
Yeah, Twinkle can dimension door away. It's fine.
Twinkle's been running from the law since their inception. Okay, like
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
they could wait a therapy session. Now, Mo.
Mo like takes out her notebook, starts writing notes. All right, so let's see. We heard something about 0.2 seconds after event 2. They were chasing. I don't know. I don't
And
think I heard
and
anything.
what is event 2 to you? How does that make you feel?
So if we calculate from here the amount of steps that we took and the angle of the realm's light that hasn't been. Oh, all right. So the wind does change direction based on a whim, I guess. All right, great. I think they could have gone this way, and they start walking in the last direction.
Okay, good talk. Good session.
I
Uh,
don't think she's ready to talk
As Mo's
about
like
it.
walking away, you see a Tato illusion a damaged amber wing with a sign saying, "This is why Mo's sad," and they're
yeah,
like,
we got that. We got it. We got it. We understand.
Oh, her pet died. Is what I'm gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Should we get her a new pet?
We could just give her a Muffin Junior.
I don't think
right.
she wants a Muffin Junior.
No, she wants to make her own pet. It's a whole thing.
That's
Yeah.
cool. You
Yeah, I
can
think
make pets.
Yeah, there was Roxanne, and then there was. Who was the one before Roxanne?
Rockford? No, that's not correct.
That's a good one though.
yeah, like
Red
rock.
Rock.
Red Rock.
Fred Rock. Fred Rock. Yeah,
Rockford.
Fred Rock. Rockford is a good one though.
Yeah,
I knew it was
honestly.
Rock something.
Write that
Backwards.
down.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a. They're
Oh, wait.
helpful.
We never discussed that. What happened to those two?
Didn't Roxanne get lost? Like her GPS tracker just like.
Right, and
lost?
didn't
Didn't she also just take apart Fred Rock to make Roxanne?
like
So-
what is it called when like you're like intentionally like I don't know, going up against like your superior?
Defiance?
No, it starts with an I.
Insubordination?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a big
Fred
word.
Rock got dismantled for insubordination.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's sad.
Or something like that. I'm not really sure how this works.
I like that this conversation is happening after Mo has already like started walking away, and they're just still here, like,
Again,
so
we're
what do you
stuck.
think?
To repeat
Yeah,
this,
we're
like, we don't even
stuck.
need to
Yeah.
save. Can we make a save to leave, or is this like where the royal family lives
yeah.
now?
this is your home now.
Yes.
I just love the
Honestly, I
fact that
think
like
we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Toby should know by now that you guys are just enthralled with these cats because they were told like going in that this was a
Mhm.
situation. But then Toby's just like,
So you can make a
Figure
save,
this
but you
out.
have to like pretty much take damage or something, or someone has to try to like shake you
Or
out of it.
something.
Otherwise,
But this conversation so far has just been like, okay, you guys are stuck. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't know if Ellie would try to leave because she's pretty
No.
happy.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Like,
got a
this is
brother.
their future
Yes.
now.
Bread.
They
Got
live-
cats.
the ultimate trap.
Oh, so your weapon, you look back at the weapon for a second, like while you're thinking about all this going on with Mo, and your weapon is empty, and there's no Tato on it anymore. And you look back at Chris and Ellie, and then you look back at your weapon. Oh wait, and then the Tato is there again. And they're like re-securing the rope and looking at you, and they're just like, And then they just
excuse
look
me.
at you like nothing happened. Like,
Cute. Cute.
Where did you go?
it is always a mystery what happens to the great Hash Brown.
Wait, can
Okay,
that tato
hold on.
talk?
There we go.
Oh, oh God!
Oh,
Is that
sorry,
the eyes?
Tato.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is a talking Tato. His name
Why
is
are you-
Hash Brown.
Okay.
Hi, Hash Brown.
It's apparently the
Hello?
first Tato or something like that.
Why are you taping my eyes? I use those for things.
Look, it's really difficult to untie things with your eyes closed, as I've come to find out. So
Oh,
That's a concerning statement.
Yeah. Should we be worried?
yeah. Why do you know that?
I'm gonna eat
Ellie, are your
another.
I
friends
know a lot
okay?
of things. Hey, we should go. Like, we should actually go follow Mo, though.
Yeah, she seemed like she had a lot going on her mind. You guys need to be good friends. Also, I'm pretty sure your other friend is getting dragged off by a renegade Rose. And that means they're probably gonna go get killed for something. It's pretty
Oh.
Oh, there's
it's pretty
also
serious.
I forgot. I was reminded by Darkwell that technically there was a fireball against Ellie that was redeemed earlier.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I
So-
forgot.
So it would be behind them. So I think it should be Sean and then Kelly both do deck saves to see because a
Hey,
Tato.
if they fail, then they can do their wisdom.
Yeah, that's true. If they get injured
Dex
at all,
save.
yeah, deck
J
save.
Rain
It'd
said,
be my
"Not my
deck save.
Rose."
If they get
Okay.
injured at
I
all,
get a +2.
Oh,
Is this the new
that's,
sheet?
I also get a +2.
Oh.
I got a
I got
5
a
total though.
I got a 1.
Wow.
oh,
Wait, was that for your wisdom or your dex?
Dex.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my dex. I rolled a natural 1.
oh,
Okay, so you guys
I
are
got a-
taking full damage.
Um,
What was the
it was
damage?
I rolled a
six.
3, but I have a +2 to Dex.
So you guys both
We're
take
so siblings.
You both take 6 fire damage as a
Okay.
Tato just exploded behind you, but you can now, as the fire sizzled on, make wisdom saves again to see if you are unenthralled again. Oh, well, don't worry, another one damage
12.
on that. Ooh,
11.
12. See,
oh, that
I rolled an 11 to get
I think
12.
we have it's on.
I
this
rolled a 10
sheet,
and I have a
right?
+2. Wait, no, that means I did that fully
12.
wrong. I got a 12 then.
So we both got 12, so we really are siblings.
Yeah. I saw that I have a
Oh,
-1 to
goodness.
wisdom and I went, oh, I need to subtract something. No, it's just the proficiency is bad.
Okay, so Sean, you got an 11, and then Kelly, you got
No,
a
I
12?
actually got a 12. I said the math out loud and I realized I don't know how to play
Oh,
D&D.
so you both got 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both only just make it. Like
Meets
you,
it,
you
meets it.
exactly meet the bare minimum. So, yes, and you
Great.
also Ellie got healed for 2.
But then there was another
Aw.
fireball.
That added 1. So
So I healed for 1.
yes,
Okay.
technically because you got hurt.
Aw, thanks, guys. Can I just eat the other biscuit to get full health?
Yeah,
You
want
said
to.
there were a bunch laying in the field.
Yeah,
Can we
there
just
are.
reach
You
Yeah.
guys just start picking up biscuits, like, okay.
Well, okay, what would be
Honestly, probably.
what would be funny is if they eat it and they get enthralled again. So they're like, "We're free, guys," but that hurt a little bit.
You know, this place isn't so bad.
Yeah.
It's a perfect trap, honestly.
Mo,
Yeah.
Mo, I think something weird's happening.
So, anyways, Twinkle is being chased and might die.
Oh. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, totally in trouble.
Okay. She went that way, and I'm gonna point to where we last saw her. That was like before you guys showed up. It was probably a while ago, but she
Okay,
probably
then we
still
should
come
probably
that
get
way.
going. Yeah.
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 Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Thank you, tree god. And
Uh,
I'm gonna run away.
Luckily, you're actually going closer to the tree god because it was kind of
Yeah.
like tree god fields. You wandered into the fields because you were like, and then you got absorbed in said fields,
Yep.
and then Twinkle ran this way past the tree god. So it's kind of like you're walking next to the tree.
It's kind of like if if you think of like the Hobbit, like Bilbo tried to leave the Shire, just got on the outskirts, and then the journey stopped, and then you're going back. Like,
Okay. As we're walking by it, I'm just gonna give it a little hug. As
The
a thank you.
tree or the
Yeah,
oh.
the tree. Yeah.
For a second I thought you
It's a
meant the
biscuit
cat,
maker
and I was like,
Not the
yeah.
cat. Well, we have Muffin, right?
Are you guys
Mhm.
stealing Muffin?
Muffin wanted to
If
come
Muffin
with us. We're not
consents, yeah.
stealing.
Okay, you now
Muffin
have
did.
Muffin.
Yeah.
Muffin made biscuits.
That-
Mhm.
They
In
muffins-
cat language, in cat language, that is consent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Oh wait, I also like to think of the explosion that happened in the back. In my head canon, because of all the stuff that's happened, Mo probably doesn't even flinch hearing an explosion back in the direction she's going. Just like, yep, okay.
Some of your tendrils and stuff, like even billow in the breeze of like the explosion behind,
Yep.
and it's just like,
Just like, oh yeah, okay. So keep going forward.
Whoa, Moira, come back.
Mo. Wait, this way, right? And I'll just start running towards the general
I think
direction
it's that
until
way,
we
yeah.
find each other.
okay,
Does
so
Ellie run relatively fast?
I think 45.
Okay, then I will not
40.
cast Gift of Alacrity on you. I'll cast it on myself then, in the hope to keep up.
Oh,
It doesn't do anything for speed, but I think Chris is doing it as like, oh, I can catch you. Cannot catch you.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm 40 feet.
that's some good sibling
Yeah.
dynamic there. I can get on.
I can do
Yeah.
this. Okay, so Mo, you walked away first, so you would see as let me see. This individual will actually use, what is it, the thorns, I think? The garb of thorns. Where's its grapply ability?
Well, the Garb of Thorns is if it gets hit. If that's what you're looking for.
Or no, just
We're gonna be
whatever it
fighting.
uses to grab.
Oh, it just grabs people, but it like tries to stab them.
Probably should have read through the stat block after you worked with it, but this one I didn't read. I was just like, okay, it's probably fine.
It does. Is it grabbing Twinkle?
Yeah.
Oh well, then okay, yeah, she's just paralyzed.
Oh,
perfect.
jeez.
So that's the difference.
Yeah, we've been making stat blocks with the community.
Yeah,
It's
this
very
one was the
fun.
help of our community. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for making things for us to kill people. Even more detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that means that Twinkle, so Mo, you walk up and you're taking notes. You're kind of pondering to yourself your situation, trying to avoid your feelings. And you
Focused,
see
you mean?
as Twinkle begins to shout out, but then gets paralyzed and kind of just falls over as this individual just kind of ties her up in a viney looking material and then just begins to drag her off. And it seems like they pull out a list out of their cloak
Mhm.
and they just check off a name and then cross something out and then just begins dragging.
Has she been dragged in like the dirt?
Yeah. Also,
Oh, she was being hunted.
but this is what
Oh.
you see, Mo, as you are like off by yourself. So you see this. Ooh! I just realized that the rose was being drawn. That's fun. Also, I hear like so many things falling in the background. Is everything good?
Let's just knocking things off the shelf. Like
Oh wait,
one
do you
at
want
a
to turn
time.
on the fan?
Oh, sure.
But yes. So, what do you do with this? You left your companions behind. You see as Twinkle gets paralyzed and tied up.
How many of these roses are with Twinkle?
There is actually only one.
Let's see. They will go closer, but like very quietly, stealth kind of behind. From what they could see about the rose, could I do a check on what they are, what they like see, what if they have like a vulnerability to like certain like I don't know, like if they can't see certain things like Mo could, or if they could like I don't know. Could I do a check to get some knowledge on them?
I would say you could do a nature or history check, right?
Yeah,
For
kind of like a trying to gauge.
Mm-hmm.
what you could ascertain or know about it.
That's a 10 plus 7 for a 17, please.
Ooh.
Nice.
I would say, looking at them, they look pretty poisonous. So I would say you can gauge that, like, they almost have thorns on them that are dripping with poison and stuff. So you're like, probably not something that's gonna react to poison if it looks like they are basically producing poison themselves. And they took down Twinkle really fast. And you can see that Twinkle is not moving, so they obviously have some kind of paralytic
That might be how you say it. I don't know.
ability.
Yeah, I know.
And other than that, it's hard to tell. They seem very aware and intelligent, so they don't seem like some kind of beast.
Yeah,
that is
they're
just
also
acting.
humanoid in shape too. So yeah.
Mhm.
I also like the horrifying drawing that's being done down here.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
Yay! Oh no.
If they're more humanoid and they can be talked to, Mo will come out of like the path and go towards them, be like, "Oh, hello, Moira of the Trident. I seem to have found my friend."
Would you like to do the voice, or would you like me? We
Mm,
haven't decided this in advance.
Oh, I don't know. I could probably do a voice, but do you have one in mind? That you're thinking of?
As long as you don't give them a random Brooklyn accent.
They're not
David, I
gonna
can't
have a
handle it.
random
I can't.
Brooklyn accent every time.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah, I was like, I'll
Hey,
give it
why
to
you
you
coming
if you
up
don't
over here?
turn to Mo and just be like, hey, or something like that. I'd throw you away. But yes.
Yeah, I give Red Cap,
Oh.
and I feel like I'd be worried for that.
Oh, J Rain wants Redcap to do it.
Oh,
Do you want to joke one really fast?
Sure.
yes.
How you doing there, eh? I just got this bounty to pick up, eh?
I can't help but like that one though.
It looks like
No, you
this.
do not want to.
And then that voice. I kind of feel like that's like insulting.
I love,
though.
Yeah.
I love how it looks like that, but sounds like that. Like,
Yeah, that's his real
Mhm.
voice. He has a work voice and his
That's a
real
fight
voice.
on sight there, eh? But don't get a starter. I'll put you in the ground, eh? This is my bounty. There's nothing you can do about it, eh?
And then we're canceled by like everyone. But
Hey, he's
it's
Canadian.
okay, 'cause
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Canadian. I'm allowed to do it.
Yes.
It's okay if I do it.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Well, the bounty's been lifted, so you can just hand them off to me.
should we just have
Hold on.
Redcap
Am I
do
actually
this?
doing this
I
voice? or
kind
no?
of,
Yes.
I
I guess
kind of,
so,
we're
yeah.
sticking
Yes,
with
you
it.
are.
It's happening now.
Yes.
Redcap,
Oh, God.
you did
And wait,
this.
am I doing the Canadian?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my. That was a joke.
You should
Alright.
know better.
You should have known we'd love it too much.
All right.
I guess.
The problem is I don't know the plot. So it's gonna be improv. Then.
it's your pull now.
Well, I guess the first thing is there should probably be a deception check for Moz
yeah.
because she's just lying to it,
Yeah.
and then an insight for roll from. Well, I guess.
should we give the stat block to,
I guess
to
so.
Redcap? I mean, you
Just take
can
a
send
quick
it over.
screenshot and just send it over.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to actually play a villain
Well,
today.
here you go, Redcap.
You
It's what you get.
volunteered.
You literally
Oh, make sure it's
volunteered.
the updated stat
I said
block.
a
In
joke
fairness-
voice, Vinny. It was
In fairness,
a joke
chat volunteered
voice.
him.
Actually, that's true. Chat did
Now
volunteer.
Did it get
instinctively,
its
I have to
name
somehow
changed?
kill Chris.
Was
That's
it
just how this
Originally
works.
the violent.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
guess this. Hold on.
Round two.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. Wrong thing. Let me.
Two. Fight.
Hold on, I can find it.
You could just screenshot the one that we have in the docs.
That's
Chris
If you
a
can't find it
paladin?
on your computer.
Oh my god, we're actually
Uh-huh.
involved with this.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah?
a paladin.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's
Tell you
fine.
remember from your first sheet, or
Oh no, his build is the exact same. It's just his stats that are different.
Yeah.
Drawing all my improv.
And this is the
stuff.
updated one.
It is. That's why it has his name
Okay.
on it instead.
Quickly go to the part of the brain that's just all improv.
Well, it's just going back to university. For
Okay,
me.
well, we're throwing
Do you
you
have
under
any
the bus.
other Lego head mugs?
There you go.
Or-
There you go.
Just a skeleton.
That's a great one.
I love it, and it's so good. Anytime I play a character that's gonna die,
Yeah.
I get to be a little skeleton.
Yeah, it's so cute.
What are you saying?
Yo, Redcap just said, "Yo, I get to kill Chris."
Yep.
So
I said, no, it's by tradition. I have to now take something from someone.
Oh,
So- oh
yeah.
no, wait, the quota's already been done. I don't have to do it this time.
No.
We already lost Amberwing. I don't have to be the
Yeah.
thing that
Aw.
robs you of something that brings you joy.
Jeez.
yeah. Well, Redcap, I sent you the sheet
Nope.
Yeah, I see it.
that you need.
But you might be the source of how Mo feels her feelings.
Okay.
She's gonna take everything out
And then,
on you.
Moz,
Yep.
what was your deception check?
I was an 18.
18. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Do you want me to roll against it? No, wait.
You would roll.
You just tell me what I do, Dave.
You roll insight against that to see if you
I gotta
know.
have my actual dice
Yeah,
here.
and you
my
have their
goodness.
stats.
Yeah, and if you don't have your dice, we can do it too. But
You can also roll in chat. 'Cause
Yeah.
You could do a D20 in
Mhm.
chat.
All right. I can do that. I do have my dice here.
It's
That's all good.
exclamation.
and don't
D20
worry,
if you do
and
that.
Jarian also gave you a point of inspiration to use at some point. If you want,
Why?
if you want to.
J-Rain's
Oh,
here
and
for
you
the
get a
madness.
+4 to this.
Oh my
my
God.
god, a 23 plus whatever else you.
We're
Wow.
just full on
Nice.
committing to this bit.
I thought that 18 was superb.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
insight. Ooh,
Yes.
That's a 22.
Oh,
They look at them with like lean in, and the tentacles come out, and they'll do gift of gab.
oh.
I said, the bounty is lifted, and
I'm immune
over.
to charmed. Does that count?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, what is gift?
it
gab
just
do?
erases the memory, and you both I can replace with what.
Oh, that's a cool spell.
it is.
Whoa.
It's great
Does
for
there
social
have to be like
campaigns.
a...
Is there even a save against that?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Really?
It's the "oops, didn't mean to say that" spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
So do I roll again, or is it just that's truth in my brain now?
I guess that's just truth in your brain. If it that's how if it just literally replaced the
Hold
memory.
on. Okay. Hold on there. Let me just check my list. Appears it's crossed off.
Yep.
Oh. When did I Okay, dear.
Yep. Have a clipboard myself. Sometimes I double check and look down, and
I can't
things do
remember.
get crossed out.
I can't remember their getting this here bounty. Is there anything I can do against this? Like, I don't know how the spell works. So it's
I
like,
think it just
It
completely
reshapes your memories. Like I pretty much, I say the words. That's what you remember. So like Mo will look into their bag. They're like, oh, I did forget that. That was right. Here we go. And they'll take out a couple things of gold, drop it on the clipboard, and say, there we go. Complete.
okay, there. David, this is where you gotta tell me if I'm supposed to walk away.
I mean, technically, your job. We didn't prepare for this.
the
Moz is too good.
yeah, your
You
job
learn-
is completed.
Well then,
for what
dear,
you can tell.
Oh, are you working for that there employer that hired me originally then? Because I'm pretty sure you're... Well, do I at least remember who hired me to
sure?
get?
So
Twinkle?
you would just know that it's the like the Fey courts. That
Oh.
that's who you work for.
Well, right there, then. Well, I guess I better be going? Where was I going?
Straight back.
All right, what's
course.
the
Well,
next name on the
actually-
list then?
Exactly. Right. A working day. Can't beat it.
Guys, am I supposed to just walk away? Like, I don't...
So
I
that
don't
each
know if
creature of your
this
choice
might be
within
the
5 feet
greatest
forgets
I don't know what to
everything you
do
said within
moment.
the last 6 seconds, those creatures then remember that you actually said the words you speak is the verbal component of the spell. It's a reaction as well. So it's more like, I guess, whatever you said in the last couple of seconds. But they also crossed off the name just
Mhm.
now.
So
They
it
did cross
shows
off the
it's
list.
not.
Yeah, that's why I was
You
like,
know, I think
there's
this
no
is
way for
too
me to know.
good,
I
and I
actually
find
crossed
it-
it out.
I find it very amusing. So even if it's not how it's supposed to work, I love it too much, and I think it was really genius of Maz. So I am giving it to her because that is such a fun usage of that spell. I will say that Mo would not inherently know whether or not you would go back and check with the Fey Courts and then realize that you have been duped, and then therefore adding Mo to that list along with Twinkle. But for now, technically, yeah, you would go.
Oh,
To be-
here.
To be fair,
Well,
the
it's been
last
a
few
pleasure to
seconds
meet
before
ya.
before did that, they did check off the list. The last 6 seconds was just completing it, and Mo has not said their name or who they are
Yeah,
to them.
That's
So
true.
the fake court does not know. And they did say the fake court as their employer. So Mo was just like, well,
Well then, if that's okay, this is. Would I, as a delivery, expect a signature of the person I've delivered it to? Like, is this like like package delivery? Do I need Mo to sign their name?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know.
I hadn't
Now that
planned
amuses me.
how that would work
Yeah, I
before
wouldn't-
this.
I'm so sorry. I want to see how you respond to this. Then yes, that sounds fun.
Well then, there, I just need your signature up on here sheet. There, just your what's the fantasy equivalent of John Hancock? Your Paul Toadstool.
That's a
on
good. I
this,
like that one.
All a fantasy name.
Powell,
now.
Powell,
Hey, Toadstool's a
Powell,
good one.
Toadstool.
It's
Powell,
Spelled all
Toadstool.
weird.
Just
Oh.
sign here on this sheet, and I'll be on my way.
well, let's see. And they'll do illusory script. Dr. Matthias.
Cambridge.
Yes. Dr. Matthias.
So would I,
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, dear Dr. Matthias, now, looking at this, would I have any... Oh, no, because I believe I actually am handing this over. I wouldn't think this is deceptive.
No, you.
Like, I just...
You
I
want,
would just...
it's funny because this being is really good at illusions. Like they're like the rows are good at illusions, but it has no reason to think this is anything fishy right now because the
No, I
memories-
know, and it's-
So I also would like to say this is very funny. We have a mischievous Tato in chat trying to cause mayhem. There's a Tato that is actively trying to uncross Twinkle's name, and that does not work, as this creature, this individual, would be used to those mischievous Tatos knocking them off the clipboard. However, this Tato is desperately trying to get Mo in trouble. Unfortunately, they are confused as to what Mo's name is, and so they begin writing Maz in the dirt.
Who is this Maz?
But who knows who Maz is?
So does our character actually notice this?
Yeah, possibly. But also,
Maz.
potatoes are so chaotic.
Yeah. So whether or not you take that as any kind of actual
Maz.
sincerity.
Well, that's a very specific name I've never seen before. Sounds
I think
almost
they're trying to write
otherworldly.
Moss.
Any-
They're trying to learn the common tongue, so it's
Oh, so it sounds like something else, like
Yes.
Marcus or Melbourne
yes,
or
yes. I'm
Maz
trying
or
to
Mo.
learn the Tato language as well. How they like that. It's difficult. I don't think I've said that correctly, but
Well then,
But-
so I guess I look at my list. Is there any other name on my list that I would need to care about in this location, or am I just heading on my way?
There is an individual that's not too far off, but they are through the biscuit fields, so you can continue back kind of in the general direction that you came from. There's still Tato's trying to get your attention towards things. There's one Tato that is actually pointing to Maz written in the ground, and then the Tato that is writing it trying to suggest that they are Maz. Thank you, Tatos, for your chaos. There's also illusion spells happening. The Tatos are just shenanigans.
So pretty much there's a
hijinks.
lot of them all counteracting each other and going in. So the Rose is just looking at their sheet like, what is happening?
Oh, both of the Tatos are just pointing back at each other, Spider-Man style.
Oh wait,
So
the next name the next name on the list is Taz Rasley.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. By the way.
all right there. So I'll be heading out. Hope you're well. Good
Okay.
good interaction. I'll just leave Twinkle here for you, apparently. And
Yelling barrel.
have yourself a day. And I just imagine, like, I'm not taking the stun effect off, so it's just Twinkle trapped in like that horrible position.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna step over Twinkle and then like proceed in the direction you said towards the biscuit. Am I gonna pass the other people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, just keep on walking in that direction.
So everybody else, you have no idea what just happened. Toby does not know what.
All
the
right, this was
individual
before they all got
looked like. Ellie and Chris, you guys know what this individual looks like, so you recognize them as they are now going the opposite way, no longer having Twinkle around, so you don't see them with Twinkle. They're just
Hi,
on
how
their
you
own.
doing?
Oh, it's a hell of a day. Hey, look at the wonderful thing.
What have we
Smell
done?
biscuits.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are
that's probably
you-
from the fields back there. You just got to be careful with
Oh,
the.
gotta be careful over those biscuit makers. They'll charm you, eh? Gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're great.
Really good. You want a biscuit?
Hey, have you seen a floating jellyfish person?
Oh
Coming by
yeah,
this way?
yeah. The professor over there just signed for the bounty. So.
Oh no, that sounds about right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, you have a good day too. Such friendly people today, eh? So weird in my line of business to meet such cordial individuals.
Toby's just going off towards the direction of Mo, just going like, "Wow, that was such a nice guy."
And remember, this is like a
Mo.
7-foot-tall weird rose Grim Reaper with thorns all over them.
The
Like-
accent, what have we done?
So all of the bounty hunters in the Fey realm now have a Canadian accent.
No,
that's
no.
what it is now.
This is gonna make it so that if I ever have to voice them, I'm gonna have to do that, and
Oh
then
my
I'm gonna
God.
butcher it.
Yes.
We have to
I'm
have Laura
gonna
here
hate
for that
me.
moment.
You know what? Maybe like,
Ooh.
we shouldn't jump to it. Maybe we should just do a poll in the chat. Mods, please. Make full please.
It's already weighted in your favor. They're all gonna pick it.
She can do the perfect Canadian accent, guys.
Oh, Kelly.
The rose mounties. I can't.
Oh.
Mo
Kelly
will wait till they're kind of
That's
gone
okay.
away. Their hands are just like or like the tentacles like coming together and just like waiting, and then
Oh,
as
in the
soon as they-
distance you hear like some random melody. It's like, it was in Bob Cajun when I see the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time, which is a Tragically Hip song, which is a very Canadian band. So there you go. Until it fades.
So
You all came to a weird place.
Yeah, I mean, we had to save you. We didn't really come here on purpose.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
wait, what
Is your
was gonna
friend really a
happen
doctor?
with you, Mo? I was so curious. You were saying you were holding and waiting and waiting.
they will bend down to Twinkle, brush like their succulent like little bangs away, and says, I'm tired of my friends getting taken away, and will cast protection from poison, and kind of like put their hand on their face and slowly like pokes them awake. You're good now. You're good.
Cute. And then now cutting back to Chris, Ellie, and Toby as you guys are just walking past, listening to the
Yeah.
very horrifying looking, apparently Canadian accent individual.
So yeah, that was the guy that was going after Twinkle. I think we can stop running.
Wait, that was the guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He seems so nice.
he really does, doesn't he? The voice
Would
doesn't
Twinkle
really
ever do
fit the
some-
character, but
No,
you
it
know,
really doesn't. There's something about like, yeah, he was like real tall and like I
yeah.
don't know, the rose was like very like like very strong features,
Yeah.
but like just so
Yeah.
friendly.
Very friendly.
Would your friend ever do something to make people mad? Like, is there maybe just a miscommunication?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, probably.
She's probably stolen from everyone at this point.
Yeah.
What does she steal?
Everything.
Anything.
Ah,
Shiny things. Really.
that's not
Alive
really good.
things,
Eggs.
Alive things. Yeah.
not shiny things.
As you say,
Not
alive
alive
things and
things.
eggs, just war flashback. He's not smart enough to put it together, but war flashback.
Oh.
Yeah.
This boy's
Anyways,
not
we should
smart.
go find. We should go find Mo.
Yeah, let's go see if they're
Yeah.
okay. I mean, that just kind of was. If he was just chasing, and then he just left. I mean, can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh no, they take people and then they again just stuck to your weapon. Yeah, they take people and sometimes they kill them and sometimes they just like drag them off to get killed. Oh, it gets rough. Don't let the accent fool you. And I can try to do a Canadian accent if you guys want to, but it's not gonna be Canadian. And I saw some of the potatoes saying in all caps, "Please do it," and I was like, "Oh, this is where we get canceled."
It's okay, I'm here. I'll coach you through it.
Okay. All I know is a.
I mean, you
Just
add
add
that.
A to everything and apologize
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I'll do it at some point randomly. I'll write down that they have that accent, and so I'll bring forth that one day for you guys. It will be special. But I'm not doing it yet. I have to practice in secret.
In secret.
I like homebrew, the moment I've been dreaming of all these years. But yes, so you guys are walking now, a lot slower, I guess, than before. It's not as much of a rush. And I can actually change the music because it's not as much of a rush. We don't need this.
No, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought there'd be some conflict, but
Yeah.
no, we don't actually need it
No.
anymore.
It's because Maz was too
Like
smart.
TPK.
I love how much Maz just circumnavigated. That was fantastic.
I
It was
know.
very smart.
Yeah, that was
It was a very
amazing.
Moz thing to do.
Yeah.
Or Mo thing to do. I'm sorry. It's just happening.
Where's the character? Where is
Yeah.
the individual? But yeah, you guys walk up and Mo is taking care of Twinkle. I'm gonna say for the purposes of the fact that Twinkle's not here right now, but Twinkle is progressively gaining back her ability to
Maybe
talk
Winkle
and
can
move
talk, though.
around.
Winkle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, Winkle's the umbrella.
Oh.
That's becoming true.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
See.
do I see the umbrella now or no?
It's in poking out of Twinkle's bag. So yeah, it's going to always be with her.
Hmm. Hey Mo, we found you.
Oh, hello.
Everything okay? We saw Rosehead guy leave.
Well, he had business to get to, so might not be the last we see of them.
Oh, do they? They're only here though, right? What do you want with Twinkle, anyways?
Well, it seems our wonderful bloom crafting friend has made it on a very, very bad list.
Uh-huh. Yeah, not really surprising. She does have some sticky fingers or slippery fingers. I don't know.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
true, but didn't expect to get caught so quickly. I thought, well, I guess this is a different world, place with different rules. So, yes, how are you? Where's Muffin?
Right here.
Yeah. Do you want a biscuit?
Do I want to?
Do you want a biscuit?
Oh, no, I'm all right.
We grabbed several. Okay. Well, thanks for saving her. I guess if she was in danger.
No.
She okay?
a bit poisoned, so she's probably sleeping it off.
Okay. Well, I guess that's good, you know. If you can hear this, we have a muffin for you. Or a biscuit, I don't know, whatever pastry you like. Yeah.
I heard you can build friends. That's pretty cool.
Too soon.
Oh,
Oh wait, actually, you know what? In canon, Hash Brown says, "Ooh, too soon."
on the stick, still
Oh.
like.
I can't even see her reaction, but oof.
Toby's just gonna put it.
Yeah.
They were telling me you built lots of cool friends. That's really awesome.
Yes,
Yeah, they
there's
were-
2 back home.
Nice.
Wait, I thought you used one to build the other.
No, I've built all of them, but I can only infuse one at a time with
Oh.
the ability. So they're, if I could get to a point in my studies that I can infuse more, they could all be alive. But currently, well, I guess currently we will have either Fred Rock or Roxanne. So
The
Can we have
insubordinate.
Red Rock back? Miss him.
that's
It's been a
true.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, Squish doesn't really need any more babysitting, so they should be able to handle day-to-day things.
I forgot that's what we had him do on the beach.
What's a squish?
Oh yeah, where is he? He's our baby.
Oh. Yes.
You have a child?
He is our, in a way, our group responsibility that we should have. And they looked over to Toby. You know where Squish went?
Is he with the cats?
Yeah, I'm not in charge of Squish.
Again, we are all slightly in charge of Squish.
I imagine it cuts if this was a TV show to Squish like left behind in Biscuit Fields, just rolling around with the cats.
Yeah, that's where I'd be too, Squish.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, they'll find us. I hope.
I need yeah, he can't go too far from us.
Can Umbra sense like our scent or something?
I would think so.
That's frightening, because if they could, then the last Umbra might as well.
Yeah.
Anyway. How are you faring? And they look at Toby with Hash Brown on their halberd.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Oh.
Thank you for asking me.
I swear he keeps covering the mouth and he just kind of wiggles out and can speak.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can get out anytime.
That's
So then
wonderful.
why are you here?
Yes. Why did you need the sap? And then they'll pull out the bottles.
Oh,
They'll keep the one that Squish had.
Oh.
I'm making a pie.
What?
Delicious.
Yeah, it's a pie. Oh,
pretty
you
cool.
seem upset. Oh God, is it because pie seems like kind of like an arbitrary thing to die over? Because it's okay, they'll come back. Everybody comes back after they die, right?
No.
Not
Yeah.
really, no.
I did.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
that
your
guy gets
sap.
it.
We've got it.
There
We've
we
got an
go.
outlier.
Here is a sap. Oh, and yes, agreed. I guess in data, an outlier is still not
You don't count
enough.
them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow,
not convinced
you're
I'm
studying.
not asleep right now. It's okay. Y'all are
Yeah.
weird. I could be
I
asleep
kind of
and
think we're
dreaming.
all just dead,
Yeah.
honestly. We were fighting a giant
Yeah.
umbra.
You know, I've been thinking that we've been dead ever since, you know,
Yeah.
like the maze back in like the third quest we ever did. Like,
Oh my god, yeah, the place was trippy.
Or when we went to go meet God, perhaps. Like,
You
Yeah.
met God?
yeah,
Free
and then
Met
God?
we
his
also-
god.
No, we went to a different. We
Oh.
met a different god, like a day and night god, and then they literally
Oh,
made us walk
man.
to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Oh,
guys
that's
totally
true.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Well, if I did,
this
then
just-
if it's just
Well, think about it this way, Mo. If we are already dead, then nothing can die.
Then nothing happened to Amber.
It could just be the last of your neurons firing.
Jesus.
No.
Why did this?
Mo,
Low
is taking
charisma.
all the information in. And I'm
Oh,
like,
no, I have an
you're
extremely
wrong.
high charisma.
Yeah,
And,
same here. I am
they'll-
maxed on charisma.
They'll call for Dewdrop and see if they pop next to them like they usually do.
Ooh. Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Also, J-Ray was trying to teleport Squish to them too.
Aw.
I would say yes. Squish likes you, Tatoes. They have now grown up where it is normal to have Tatoes constantly around them
Yep.
because they've grown up with the party. So, to Squish's perception, it is very normal to have Tatoes just around and doing things. So yeah, Squish would let you teleport them. I also want to address that while you guys were talking, because I just in my head canon always imagine all the weird stuff that Tatoes are doing is constantly happening,
Yeah.
and you guys are just so used to it at this point that you guys ignore some of the shenanigans. But while you guys were talking, there was a Tato pulling off the little bread tail thing that they have, which they come off. They like the tip of the tail comes off, and it's like a little roll of Muffin, the cat, and feeding it back to Muffin, which is a
Oh.
really weird and strange thing
Yeah.
that was occurring
Oh.
while you guys were talking, of just like
Oh,
pulling it
that's
and then
not
just like
kosher.
trying to shove it into the cat's mouth.
The question is, does Muffin want to eat
No.
it? Okay, Muffin's like,
No,
Like,
and
well,
so you guys are
But
like
the
talking.
Tato's interactable.
Yes.
yes.
And
If I'm holding Muffin, can I just take the Tato, pick it up, and throw it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also an illusionary storm cloud of rain that they're putting over Mo's head. That
Aw.
turns-
Also, if you would like to dodge Chris trying to throw you, the Majestic roll a d20 to try to dodge being thrown after you were weirdly feeding this cat its own tail. You little weirdo. But yes. And a Tato is sitting there trying to cut Hash Brown free. So you see as there's another Tato crawling on top of your weapon, Toby, to cut Hash Brown free.
Hold on one second. Toby's not even gonna remove the other Tato trying to untie Hash Brown, and instead is just going to get more rope.
Are you just gonna
Lots-
collect a bunch of Tatos onto there?
Yeah, Majestic, that's what we were saying. You can roll to try to
So,
avoid it.
clarifying, are you taping the other Tato to Hash Brown? Or roping the other...
That's a good point. 1 second.
Oh, Majestic got a good roll to avoid being picked up, though.
Ooh, so that means,
So,
Sean, you'll have to
for
roll
our-
for it.
For our lovely UK
Okay.
friends, I do have this bear. This will be the other Tato. This will be
Aw.
Drone Tato.
Oh, so
What do I
drone.
roll?
Like a
Aw,
dexterity
don't
check,
take my
maybe, to see
Tato.
how fast you can grab and throw them
Yeah.
would be what I would think. Because strength, you don't have to like it's huge. It's if you
Yeah,
can grab it
nah.
fast enough.
Yeah. So just straight dex.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Cool. I got a +2 to that. That's only a 13.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. It manages to
bad.
slip away from you then, as you try to throw it.
There we go.
Oh
Toby,
my-
you might be making enemies with the Tatos if you keep doing it. Some of them might like it, but I don't know if they all do.
Look, I don't control it. All right. Look, there's
You
There's
don't
some-
control yourself tying up potatoes?
how do I explain it?
Yeah.
So there may be some residual trauma that I still need to work through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there might be. And Mo seems sad. I mean, it's just raining around her. So
Oh my
I
God.
think maybe there needs to be a group session.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps, just a nice feeling circle. Probably away from here, though.
Yeah, I don't think Twinkle's gonna stay off their, list for too long. So, speaking of, how do we get out of here? If we're not dead.
We can ask Tree God.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We could ask Tree God.
Yeah, let's ask
Tree
Tree
God's
God.
helpful back in the home place, so Tree God's probably helpful here.
Yeah, let's ask Tree God.
All right, come on, Twinkle. And Toby will grab Twinkle's ankle and just drag them through the dirt.
As they're gaining back their feeling.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to respond to some of the things. So there's a Tato actively wanting to be tied up with the other Tatos.
Yep.
Say less.
The bug Tato is summoning bugs to free them. So the last Tato, the bug Tato that was tied up, both Chris and Ellie would be able to sense that they are summoning bugs around them to free them, kind of like a pheromone thing. As you guys are walking back, this is...
Hey, I think there's a swarm coming.
Hmm?
A swarm,
Hey.
like...
Bugs calling out for aid for some reason?
Yeah. Yeah, you feel it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must
Weird.
be a, I don't know, must be a Seymour thing. I don't feel it.
Well, there might be a swarm of bugs coming your way, or somewhere here. Might wanna move.
There's also a Tato that climbs onto Chris's shoulder and Mage Hand slaps him in the face.
Like, you're awake!
Aren't you awake now?
The Tatos are a lot nicer back home.
Yeah, they're a little feisty.
I don't like the dream Tatos.
No. Some of them are nice.
The ones in the village just kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You'll have the weird ones.
Yeah.
You attract weird energy.
We've been told.
Yeah.
Ones
Yeah.
that like to be tied to a weapon.
What makes you say that?
And there's one
You
that's still
know-
really trying to like forcibly shove bread in the mouth of the biscuit maker. You know what?
Just
That-
in my long 18 years of life, like, this isn't common, I don't think.
I don't think so. I haven't seen this anywhere else, but I mean, they help us.
That's good.
Hey, let's go talk to the Tree God. Hey!
Oh yeah, Tree God.
Hey!
Tree God, what's up?
Hey, Tree God.
Hello.
Can you help us get back home?
Hmm. Alas, I believe that you may all be trapped here forever.
We're dead.
We're
We
dead.
actually are
Yeah,
just
we're
dead,
dead.
yeah.
Toby, we're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep.
This is
Also-
the afterlife then?
A swarm of insects may be approaching your location as you...
We tried. Yeah.
We can feel them, yeah.
Yeah, you...
This must be what
Yeah.
you said the neurons ending, because only Roxanne talks
Yeah.
like that.
The synapses firing.
Roxanne's
It's at the
slightly
end.
different, but I was thinking that too.
Is this what the Tree God says?
Yes. I was thinking that because I was like, it is very close to my Roxanne voice, but it is ever so slightly different because Roxanne is a little more robotic, and that it's like, hello, welcome.
Yeah.
This is your answer. Whereas this is just a
Beep.
little more calm.
Yeah.
But it's close.
So we're stuck here. Can we just hang around you?
No, I really feel like we should leave though because we do have Twinkle, and Toby's just gonna hold up Twinkle in the semi
Like with the leg up, just
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we do really need to get out of here. Like normally, like we just kind of end up back home, but this time we do need to go back home.
Yeah, we should probably go back and see how our city's doing.
Yeah.
Did something happen to it?
Oh, like I said before, with the whole earthquakes and buildings falling.
oh, Chris,
Yeah, I kind of just didn't assume that was in the city.
Yeah,
That's okay.
sorry.
Yeah. Hey, that's life.
Yeah, at least as far as we know, there were like no casualties as a result of the accident.
True. I think they all saved our people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Which like
We can reopen all
statistically,
the snacks shops.
which
Yeah.
like statistically
Oh.
is a miracle considering that we saw an entire building fall on like a
Yeah.
crowd of people and it
Yeah.
didn't kill anyone.
Oh,
No.
if we ever make it back, there's a guard named Antonio. I think he
Huh?
wanted to not be a guard anymore. If that could happen.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You
He
were
kind of
Yeah.
sucked.
You were all not
Oh,
freaking out.
I mean, there's a whole field of biscuits. Who's gonna freak out?
this is just the end
No.
of the synapses. It's fine.
And whatever the synapses that are firing, well, gave more moments for Ellie with their brother, and that's something beautiful. And I think
Yeah.
if we can have that, then, well, this is, I guess, home.
Yeah, this is just the result of the
Yeah.
rest of the remaining dopamine in our brain just getting processed by our dying flesh mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Mo
Flesh
doesn't
mech.
die.
Well,
Mo comes
it's not
back.
that. No, I can revert, but I can definitely die.
Oh.
No, it's this
Yeah,
one.
same.
This one that comes back.
Oh.
You
Okay,
hear
well-
you hear as what sounds like the equivalent of the tree clearing its throat, and it's just like Okay, well,
Yeah, Trigger?
you guys are kind of boring me a little bit. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to send you back.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
can't go back.
Oh,
Yeah. I could have sent you back this whole time, but I don't know, you guys were amusing me. So, yes, I think I'm going to just send you back now, though, because
Well,
you
I'm
guys are
sorry.
talking
We're
about
not.
death a lot. and
We're not
it's-
amusing you anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why you're sending us back.
I
Well,
don't know,
thanks
I'm
for bringing my
playful.
brother back. Can you bring him back with
Yeah.
us?
Oh yeah. You guys are
Alright.
all getting out of here. You get in the boot. You scooting on out. It was lovely to meet you. Hope my taters don't kill you, but I don't have control over them. They're just little gremlins that I love. Like, look at them, they're so squeezable. But anyway, I'm gonna send you back. Good luck. You do have a swarm or a golem or something. I don't even know going after you. You might want to figure that out with the whole tying taters up. You know, they can be
I'm not
vengeful.
Yeah, you should
sure. Like,
probably let 'em
there are just a
know.
couple of like they're definitely
Well,
just debating down there about whether or
okay.
not they actually repelled.
And
us.
you guys are just and you guys have returned to right outside of the underground area that you were in. So you were like outside of that thing. You were kind of like in the entrance of the cave. You can even see the sunlight coming down like where you came in, or cave underground. So you can see the sunlight. You can hear some of the sounds from the city and whatnot, the chittering sounds of all of the bugs and everything. And I have one question to close us out with this, just out of curiosity, is what is everybody kind of doing, and or like
So
how are you
I,
guys resolving things basically now with this situation?
with the situation as in
You
with
guys
the
are back.
big giant Umbra going loose.
Yeah, it is gone. Who knows
Yeah.
where? You guys have been gone for an unknown amount of time. There's the whole thing with like Chris is going to stay there now, I guess, and then now Ellie knows that she has a home to go back to for now until we kill him later. For dramatic effect, of course.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I don't want to decide for you guys. I feel like oftentimes we have to close up a quest quite quickly. And I want to make sure you guys can be like, okay, this is what my character would do with this
Yeah.
situation, and then like move forward.
I think I think Ellie would want to learn more about what the Umbra was, and if it's something she needs to go after
Ooh.
to capture again. Because if it's not, she's gonna stay here with her brother, and I'm gonna create a new character. If it is something that she needs to go fix, she is gonna learn as much as she can from the history books and the history tellers. And
I
then
think
go
that would
after.
be something she'd have to decide for herself, because you know there's this giant creature that was able to take your brother and many other people, still had people from your city that you now know is your city on its back, and it is now out in the wild somewhere. So if you feel like Ellie would be like, I should probably go hunt that down and maybe
Yeah, I
save
think
the
she would.
people.
Yeah, she would. But she would want to learn as much as she can about it
That's
because she knows nothing. She just knows it was this Umbra that was trapped in this basement of a house she just learned she had.
Luckily, you have a really good study buddy with you, because
Yeah.
Mo, like, straight up actually went to college and stuff. I think she might be
Yeah.
the only one here that went to college.
Yes, and Mo, because the kanji people were constantly hurt by the Leviathans over and over, knowing the idea of like a creature terrorizing your people and not letting it, like they will stay with Ellie to learn and understand and rebuild with Chris and the other guard and Antonio.
Antonio.
Yeah, but they won't like what is it, goodness, you're literally doing what the aunt is doing, which is wild. So they will follow with Ellie if they still want to go after them. The entire time they're back in the city, though, they will still call Twinkle Rachel.
Oh.
And yeah, that's what Mo would do.
Twinkle looks like herself now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks a little bit
Can I put a
different.
mustache on her?
It's like, see, Rachel is still. Who's this Twinkle?
And then what do you think Chris would go back to his due diligence of trying to take care of his people?
Yeah, I think if a city's been destroyed, probably gonna go back to, being in charge and trying to rebuild the city.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's kind of got people to lead.
We didn't kill you, so, Sean.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We might end up having to, in a couple of months, bring you back again.
That's fine.
My gosh. It's almost like we're
Yeah.
doing this on purpose.
Hey.
It's funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah,
yeah.
if Chris could help Ellie and Mo and Toby and Twinkle like learn about this giant Umbra entity under the basement.
So, I would love to help you. The hard
Yeah.
part about that is in the canon, he thinks the Umbra is Tree God. So,
Oh. Oh.
I
Uh-huh.
caught that, and I
So,
was amused because I was like, I mean, Tamatoia would totally lie to your face and go, sure, because it's funny. So then I was like, yes.
yeah. I'll do all I can to help you. He thinks that's Tree. He thinks Tree God had just changed their voice.
That's big
But I imagine that the Hellas has probably an intensive library of the history.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
so
there's
as he's
history
rebuilding,
books.
we'll be like, hey, there's stuff. I had tutors as a child. You would have had tutors as a
Yeah.
child. Go talk to tutor Antonio.
Antonio.
That's great. Yeah, so
Not
that's what,
related to Antonia.
They're
No.
a stink
No.
bug. In my head, they would be a stink bug.
Mhm.
They would be like old.
I'm on it.
Oh, kept
Yes.
drawing already.
Yes.
They'd be like this old stink bug that would come up and be like,
Oh my
I am
God.
Antonio.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, Antonio can teach you everything you need to know about whatever that is.
great.
well, that's canon along with the
Mo, I
Canadian
need you to help me learn how to read.
Oh, well, we were starting at it. This is just, well, just take a little bit longer, but we
Yeah.
have a
We
little bit of
can-
time.
We can paint the signs on the buildings together, and you can learn your letters that way.
Oh, that's cute, but I don't think that's, the citizens and the people are gonna see it, and they probably won't be able to read it.
Most of them can't read anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Is that canon? I guess that's good.
So,
Yes.
Yup.
Most of Thrandra is illiterate. So-
Apparently, write it down.
and the bounty hunters of the Feywild are all Canadian.
We can get canceled for that.
I mean, maybe
I'm
after
sorry.
this, they could become more literate and they can be scholarly. So,
Yeah.
Chris doesn't make the same mistake. Future Chris doesn't make the same mistake.
Well, like, we pass down the thoughts. We'll learn to... I know how to read. You'll learn to read, and then they'll learn to read through, like... Vzz.
Yeah.
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 Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just.
That's how pheromones work.
I imagine
Great.
that is actually what you say as your character out loud.
That's
yeah,
how
so there's
pheromones work.
synapses,
Yeah.
neurons, dopamine, and pheromones. Mo has a whole diary entry of just what the hell?
This is the hard part about me having taken too much neuropsych classes. I've just decided that the Simuras
Yep.
are great at neurology.
It makes sense, though. I feel like. they
Yeah.
would be.
They're essentially a hive mind. Like, they would
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
a decent amount. Yeah.
They can share
Uh,
information very easily with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't need to write because we could just use our pheromones and
Exactly.
I mind it.
But for when guests come over, we can label things like Nana's seeds.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's where. I mean, we don't have to role play the whole learning thing. If you just
Yeah.
want to shoot us a giant message, you can.
I like it, but it at least gives us an idea of where we're leaving off for that. I also would like to note something that's just fun lore-wise that I find very fun is that there is a huge difference between where Mo comes from as far as her city and around the university and stuff, and where Ellie comes from or would have come from. In this city, in the bug city, there's this constant chittering sound of them just moving and kind of reacting to things. They don't always have to communicate that way because they have their pheromones, but they're naturally very clicky and stuff in their movements and their wings fluttering and all that, so that noise is constantly afloat. However, in direct contrast, Mo's city is actually very quiet. In the memories that you guys got to see of Mo's city, it would have been very quiet because they communicate telepathically a lot of the time. So then they wouldn't have to say things out loud. to
That's
each other.
cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah, which is fun. So then there's like a huge contrast between the two cities.
And so you're probably really overwhelmed. in
It's
our
a lot of
city.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like camping in the middle of the forest, and it's just a lot of
Yep,
crickets. and-
definitely some sleepless nights, but I think I don't know, they've been traveling for a while with everyone, so eventually getting used to that. But that's really cool. I did not know that
Yeah.
about kanji. That's so cool.
And then Toby, where do you think you would be helping out or doing things like? You also, by the way, got swarmed by little bugs, not the bug people, but little bugs upon your teleporting back.
They chewed
and-
through some of the ropes on the.
Yeah, they were trying to break drone free, and you're just like, everybody teleports in, and then you're like, ah! You're just surrounded.
All right. Okay. I think Toby's probably gonna attempt to spend a little time with Mo just to make sure that they're okay with their loss. But I think spends a lot of their time just I'm not really sure where Toby fits into this. What do you guys think?
You could help study and read. You can go get more snacks. You
So-
can get a new blanket.
Did you
Toby
bring
can fly.
Hash Brown back?
That I was gonna ask that. Did
Mhm,
Hash
I was
come
gonna-
with
yeah.
us?
Yes. And also, I will like
Oh
to
no.
note there is something very specific that you are forgetting for Toby for this situation, Viddy, is that for whatever reason, and you guys don't know, those people were trying to do something with the creature, the god-like being that was below this city, and those people were the same people that tried to steal and inevitably ended up destroying your god. So there's a lot
Oh,
to
I
dig
forgot
into
about
there.
that.
Is that like why the heck were those people there? The
Mhm.
same people. And some of the individuals would have actually been left behind. The more zombie-like ones, so the less seemingly sentient and aware,
Mhm.
were actually left crystallized in amber. When you guys all teleported, so at the beginning of the quest, it was mentioned that they all got crystallized, and then you guys teleported, so that you knew that the city was safe because they were sealed. But now you have some of the same people that are part of that like weird group of individuals that you know were part of destroying your god. So you have your own kind of stuff that you got to figure out.